We're back. I'm Ahava Felicidad. We're here at Ahava Felicidad Hair and Body with Marjani, right?
Yes.
I'm saying that right.
Yes.
Doing her Felicidad Hair Sugar demo. Now, Marjani has wavy curly hair. When we first met, I saw like a really loopy curl in her hair. And then she comes in, you'll see the other pictures and other video with the before. She was blow drying her hair. She said a year ago you stopped straightening it.
Yes.
Okay, so she's still popping back curl and then haven't had a trim for more than a year. As we know, a trim is an inch or less. Cutting is one way that naturals who have kinks, coils, curls, and waves will get rid of straight ends when it doesn't all pop back. But you can also deep treat and get hydrated, do different styling techniques if you just want to grow it out. However, oftentimes it is cutting. So we talked about the fact that Marjani, could use a trim. Taking off even a little bit is going to make a huge difference, but it's not like cutting into the hair. It's all cutting because it's scissors. But the difference between a trim and a cut would be that a trim is an inch or less. It's a trim. And a lot of naturals go places and want a trim and they get a cut. You want to make sure that you communicate that well with your hair person. We wouldn't automatically do that. We have conversations about that, so that we're only cutting what you want, so that you can keep the length of your hair but also keep it healthy. So what you will see is that Marjani does get a lot of shrinkage. So from what I saw, her shrinkage to me on estimate would be like 30%, maybe 40. But here, you can't tell that. You wouldn't see it. And then from the time period of the straightening, a lot of her curls and waves have been flattened, and then she brushes sometimes into a ponytail. Well, we are going to saturate her hair with conditioner. So we already have our bowl ready. So on your How to Felicidad Hair Sugar, it's the alongside. So this little indent in the conditioner that you see has structured water in it. You can just put your water directly into your conditioner bottle, 2 to 3 caps per 8 ounces to make it hydrating. The other thing I'm going to remind everyone is I recommend a natural conditioner to use alongside the sugar, usually something that's fragrance free or that is complementary to whatever sugar scrub you're using. Some of the conditioners I would never recommend a kinky or kinky curly use without using the hair sugar. At that point, I would recommend a more emollient conditioner like an Avalon, or let's say an Avalon or an Andalou. That's just 2 examples of a conditioner, a washing conditioner I might recommend, or something that's made by Karen's Body Beautiful, maybe even a Jane Carter conditioner, something along those lines if you're not scrubbing. But you should be sugar scrubbing every time you co-wash, because every day a new layer of skin cells forms on our bodies, which includes our scalp. Now, Marjani doesn't have any visible buildup. Do you have any itching ever?
No.
And no itching. So what we do know is sometimes you have visible signs of scalp buildup. Other times there's none, but the dead skin cells are there, and I'll feel the areas of her scalp, if there are any, which there will be some, that have more buildup than others. And then when she does her co-wash at home, she's going to also be able to feel those areas. So we're about to wake up the scalp. This amount of sugar is what I'm going to start with. It's just the 2 heaping plastic spoons. Some use teaspoons. You really going to measure that by your scalp condition, the texture, density, and length of your hair. So some naturals will use, and those who are relaxing with locks, will use more sugar than others. And this is the amount of conditioner we're going to start with, which would be by weight about 3 to 4 ounces. So her hair is already wet, and you can come in a little closer so you can see me work through the conditioner. And we're going to saturate her hair strands and scalp with the conditioner. Now, I did choose to use the Trader Joe's tea tree. Now, this same process is also done for a deep. Yes, I know companies love to sell product and this avocado and this cocoa butter and this shea butter and the lippy and all these different butters and oils for deep treating hair. They're great. However, if you're keeping it simple, or maybe even you're on, you know, some type of financial plan that makes it that you're not buying a lot of product. Some of us are product junkies and some of us are the opposite. You can use your co-wash and your sugar scrub and leave that in as your deep. There are times, and I do recommend things like the Burt's Bees pre-shampoo. I like that. I've also mixed my own blends. Sometimes they're really just fun for the hair. We get really great results with the natural conditioners that I recommend and the Felicidad Hair Sugar. So now I'm just about, and this Trader Joe's conditioner is really thick. It's actually a little bit thicker in feel and look than the 365, even with the Dr. Brown structured water in it. So I'm gonna go now with the bits of sugar and do the massage in. And I'm gonna start to now, hopefully you can see this. My fingers are going into her scalp. And this is not tussling or tangling hair because my fingers are going into the scalp. So now I'm gonna actually open a space so you can see where I'm massaging. Now, those of you who have visible scalp issues or concerns, you wanna go right to those areas where you have buildup, where you have itching, where your scalp feels tight. This massage is also relaxing. The lemon and lemongrass essential oils, just as the others, 3 minutes into the skin and 30 minutes into the cells of the body. I'm going to continue to work this scrub all throughout her scalp, covering every area. And we will come back once the entire scrub is finished so she can relax and enjoy the rest of the process. And we'll come back with what her hair looks like and the rinse and then the work through, and she'll give you some feedback. Thanks for watching and stay tuned. Come back for the next video.